This is my presentation on online scams. This scam is a hitman scam. They will send you a text message claiming to know you and know a lot of information about you. They say if you do not contact them, they will kill you. And then if you don't give them money, they will also kill you. The top example is just a example of a hitman scam. It will say, this one says, someone you know has paid $50,000 in advance to have you terminated. Do not contact the police or send it to them, or death is promised. They try to intimidate you. The next one is, someone paid you to kill me. Someone paid me to kill you. They want to spare you. If you give me $5,000, I will spare you. And if you talk to anyone else, you will die. So they intimidate you, and yeah. The next scam is a fake charity scam. People will take advantage of current events, such as in the top example, supposedly it will go to Haiti. It doesn't actually go to Haiti. And the next one goes to Australia. I think this is for a wildfire. But they won't actually go to this. They make fake social media accounts taking advantage of current events. The next one is called a Nigerian scam, or a 419 scam. They will claim to be in a higher position from the government. They will ask for you to send them money as like a processing fee. Then they say they will send you back a very, very large amount of money. The top one says that they'll give you $15 million, and the bottom one just says, I'm a member of the Nigerian royal family, so it gives them fake credibility. The next scam is a digital greeting card scam. They'll use e-cards, and they'll say something like, you have received a Hallmark e-card in the bottom left, or top left, your friend has sent you a Hallmark e-card. They'll also put links, so they might ask you to download the Flash player like you see, and they might also just ask you to click on a link so that you can access your supposed e-card. But when you click on those e-cards, it'll send you to a different website and ask you for personal information, such as a credit card. Next scam are fake antivirus scams. I admit I have fallen for this scam before. You open up a website, or sometimes you accidentally type in the wrong website, and it'll send you to a supposed antivirus website. It'll say something like, you have an antivirus, you need to install this, you have a virus, you need to install this antivirus in order to clean your computer. What you don't know is that this antivirus is in fact the virus, and it will infect your computer and could potentially be malware and hold your files hostage. The next scam is a credit card scam. These come in many forms. The one that I will be talking about is the scammer will call you and offer to lower your interest rate, or sometimes send you an email. They will ask you for your credit card information in order to do this, to lower your interest rate. They won't actually lower your interest rate. They just send your information to third parties. So on the left, it says, dear Wells Fargo customer, and it says to validate your account. And then when you go to validate it, it'll ask for your sign-in information, and they can steal your bank info from that. The next one it asks you just to reduce your interest rate, and it's all fake. So when you go to actually help them, or when they go to give them your information, they won't actually help you. This scam is a work at home scam. As you can see from the examples, it says something like, to earn a huge amount of money for little to no work. And they'll typically ask for a small amount of money up front. So like, some of the common ones are envelope stuffing. They ask you to pay for the envelopes, and then they will supposedly pay you back, but they almost never pay you back. They'll delay the payment. The next scam is a fake survey scam. Sometimes these scams will pose as personality tests or like surveys in order to get a reward, and they end up asking you some valuable information, such as like, where did you go to school, or what is your favorite food, or how many times you shop at the grocery store, or what do you think of Costco. And they'll use this information and they'll sell it, and they will never actually give you the reward that is supposedly promised. The next scam is a tech support online scam. They will convince you that I have a virus, much like the antivirus one, and then once you install this antivirus, they have full control over your computer, and they can basically do whatever they want. So if your password is saved to your bank info in Chrome or whatever web browser you use, they can go and they can steal your bank info. The next scam is a lottery scam. These are like your stereotypical congrats, you won $1,000 or something like that. And then when you go to claim your money, sometimes they'll ask you for a processing fee. When you give them, let's say it's $100 processing fee, they'll never pay you back. They'll never give you your supposed big earnings. They'll just take your $100 and leave. The next scam is a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency scam. this has been happening a lot recently. For instance, with the examples, this account hacked Joe Biden and Elon Musk, and they said if you send them Bitcoin, they'll double it and send it back. And people will see these, be like, oh well, this celebrity's credible. I can send them my money and I will get it back. But they just take the Bitcoin and walk away because Bitcoin is untraceable because it's in the blockchain. These fake shopping websites will pose as websites that sell stuff, as shopping websites do. And then when you go to actually check out to buy something, they will steal your credit card information. So on the right, it's two fake shopping websites. One of them selling Christmas drinking sweaters, and the other one selling dresses. The next one is a dating or romance scam. They will try to convince you that they love you, and then they will use that to get money or information from you. So you can see on the right it says, "Yes, my king. First, I must know many things about you," and they'll ask you for these supposedly, I guess, normal questions, and they'll use those to get money from you. And then the one on the left says, "I can't meet you. My money is stuck on a legal problem. Can you help?" And so you will be coerced into helping them because you think that they love you. These account hijacking scams is very similar to the Bitcoin scam. People will take advantage of credible accounts such as your friends or celebrities. These celebrities or friends will ask you for money, and you are convinced to help them because you know them. But it's not actually your friend asking; it's someone posing as your friend. The next scam is a pre-approval scam. These scams, a pre-approval scam, a target receives a letter in the mail or an email or a text informing them that they've been pre-approved for a large loan. The letter often comes back with a check that the named recipient can cash. However, this check cannot be cashed unless you give them personal info. So it's essentially trading your info for money. Oftentimes you don't actually receive the money. They just get your personal info. For example, on the right, it says your business has been pre-approved for $1,000 in $100,000 in capital. We're backing great businesses like yours. Reply 1 to review the terms, or reply 9 to opt out. When you reply 1, it might ask you for your information, and then they can go sell that information. So how to stay safe online? The biggest one is if it seems too good to be true, it most likely is. And then never give anyone any info that you don't fully trust. So if some random guy asks you for your dog's name or whatever, don't tell them it, because they can use that as for verification questions on many websites. And to make sure you trust every link you click on. Don't just click on a link that you see. Just make sure you fully trust it. And then what to do if you have been scammed. Don't give in to any more of their demands. For example, with the Hitman scam, don't give them money. Just tell the police. They most likely, or actually they won't kill you. They're just people trying to get money. And if they happen to steal your credit card information, you can contact your bank and tell them to pause your credit card.